let's continue our story to see if anybody gets it correctly. As time passed, Snow White grew up. Every day the girl became more beautiful. One morning, when the queen stepped in front of her mirror and asked, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all?" The mirror replied, "Queen, you are very fair, 'tis true, but Snow White is 1,000 times fairer than you." When the queen heard that, she turned pale with rage and envy. From that moment on, she could not think of Snow White without feeling a bitter pang in her heart. Day by day, her hatred grew until it gave her no peace. At last, she called her husband to her and said, "Take the child deep into the forest, for I never want to see her again. Kill her and bring me her heart so that I will know you have done as I commanded." The huntsman led Snow White deep into the forest, but when he drew his knife, she began to cry. "I will run away into the forest," she pleaded. "I promise I will never come home again. Please spare me my life." She was so innocent that the huntsman could not help but take pity on her. He told her to run away. "It will not be long before the wild beasts devour her," he thought, "but at least she will not die from my hand." The huntsman killed a wild boar, cut out its heart, and took it back to the queen. The wicked woman ate it, rejoicing that Snow White was dead. Meanwhile, Snow White found herself alone in the great, dark, snowy forest. She stared up at the branches on the trees and wondered what would become of her. As night began to fall, she grew afraid and ran through the forest, over sharp stones and past thorny brambles. Wild beasts sprang at her, but she came to no harm. At last, she spied lights shining through the trees, and following them, she came upon a tiny cottage. Inside, everything was unusually small and wonderfully clean and neat. There was a little long table covered with a clean white cloth. It was set with 7 little plates, spoons, knives, and cups. Against one wall stood 7 little beds, all in a row covered with snow-white sheets. Snow White was very hungry and thirsty, so she ate 1 bite of bread from each plate and took 1 sip of wine from each cup, for she did not want to take everything from one setting. Then, wearily, she lay down on one of the beds and fell fast asleep. Who do you suppose might have come knocking at that cottage? What do you think happened?